Oh my goodness. Okay, so Harmony Network is actually a name that I had since I was little.
Mm,
Like, believe it or not, like I made it when I was little and I was like, I want to do something with this. Forgot about what I was going to do with it and went through this whole like revamping process. And so when I created Harmony Network, a lot of times when people would just put their name and stuff and just like
mm-hmm.
don't really, because they just want to like own it. But
Yeah.
my name means stuff. It means unity, just like coming together on one accord. And so harmony, and then network is people that are in this whole like system. And so harmony network together, I wanted it to be, or I want it to be, a space where people come together and just create just because like they love to. And it's of course like different ideas, but like also we're in one mind of like we want to make a difference. And so that's what Harmony Network is. And the subsection of that is my other platform, She Makes Good Media. It's She Harnesses Entertainment Makes Good Media. And that's where I'm just like encouraging young women and like women of all ages really how to like make it in this behind the scenes world, because there's a lot of things behind the scenes in general is like a man dominated
Oh yeah.
thing. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I've gone through my fair share of like trials, in the industry, but I also love what I do enough to say like, okay, I'm not gonna ride with this negativity. I'm not gonna just do something that a man told me not to say it like that, but just kind of like I don't want to be belittled in these spaces. Like I want to bring, confidence in myself, but also bring other women into it and make them feel comfortable as well. And so that's what that part is. I've been in a lot of works. I'm working on my own like little podcast at some point. It's supposed to be coming out, but because of all the things I've been doing this summer, it's kind of been hard.
Hey,
But
take your
yeah,
time. Trust
yeah,
me. Take your time.
I'm trying to get it together. But yeah, so Harmony Productions, it's H Production Co. But Harmony Productions is the same thing. Harmony, unity, collaborative, like efforts, and then like obviously production. And so it's just me making and doing whatever. I mean, it's not necessarily whatever because you gotta stay in your
Yeah.
like lane, but literally like I have people all the time like, Harmony, can you do this for me? And I'm like, I guess. Like I've never thought of myself. I don't want to be the boss like of myself because I'm like I need somebody to tell me what to do. So like it's still in its own works, but it's definitely like where I can just do whatever and showcase like the stuff that I like.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. What made you want to? Well, what did you start with first? Photography or like videography?
I I mean, I guess photography, like, but videos have always been my thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
again, younger, hand had camera in it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they just here you go, Harmony, here's the toy, and I'm like, ooh, yay, and just like taking pictures of people. But like videos, I just love the idea of storytelling. I love life, like in general. When I watch TV shows, my favorite TV shows are based off of like the fact that do these characters have character development? Do they learn lessons? Like I really love back in the old days TV because you get to learn like the lessons that come through life. Like oh, you don't have to like run into this issue. Like you just lean on your family, like that type of thing. So I love shows like that. I really like documentaries because they
Mm.
teach the lessons as well, and there's this history, behind that. And so, having the camera in hand, that's your opportunity to do that, to capture that, like the special moments. Because I mean, nowadays we're living in a quick time, and where we get like this short form content, obviously, and that's more popular. But then you miss like the meat of it, like what's
Yeah.
actually like happening like in your life. Like people are like all the time like, oh, I'm not really sharing like this parts of my story because I want to filter what you see, but like, well, the other part could have a way bigger like audience and impact if you like let them in. And so like that's my favorite part, or just like doing video, like, yeah.
You mentioned it just a moment ago. She makes good media.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know you just said too, you don't necessarily like being the boss, but where do you see your is it like is it based solely mentoring program, or is it kind of like more encompassing? Um,
It's mainly a mentoring program. I
mm,
feel, but it is also, again, like I said, it's a sub part of Harmony Network.
I
I
got
want
you.
to bring in like even how to videos, just as far as like storytelling, what type of camera shots that you should use to impact people, because like you don't realize it. Like let's think of church for instance. Like okay, if somebody's not there, they don't know what's going on beside like the pastor on the stage or
Yeah.
like the singers, but like the emotion in the room, like when you're in the room you feel that, and so like having those different type of camera shots can allow you to have that same experience like back at home. And so being able to teach that in She Makes Good Media but Harmony Network as well is like something that I really like want to do. So again, it's in the works, but it's already there. I have it planned out, so
I definitely look forward to seeing more of that for sure.
trying trying to get there.